Right, okay, I'm back. So I just rebooted everything, pretty much my modem. I also powered everything off as well. I completely unplugged it from the wall. Behind me there's a cord that goes into the main wall because I got everything running off one socket. And just refreshed everything basically, really. That's all I had to do. So I refreshed that. My system seems to be running a little bit more smoothly. Now, as I said, I was having some lag issues on and off. We'll see what happens. Just gonna mute that stream. It's not very often that I power down my system. Also, I figure some of the USB items that I have plugged in, there might be a few little incompatibility issues here and there. So, I figured my best option was to just completely replug and redo the system. So, as I said, I hadn't unplugged it for a while, so it would have been related to that. Now, I'm having some momentary problems. Well, I'm still having issues with, let's see, this game here. I'm still having some issues with Left 4 Dead 2 from time to time, so I just want to make sure that's working properly. I also readjusted some of my audio settings as well. Nick start. Right. Cool. And so I just got a bunch. Oh, I just got three new emails apparently. So hilarious. Yeah, that's coming out a lot smoother now. That reboot did actually help. So, yeah. I think sometimes it's I think sometimes it's related to USB items. I think it's a combination of those things that are plugged into my computer. And sometimes having items in a certain order or plug them into my computer in a certain order can actually affect my frame rate, which I'm quite surprised it does, but it happens. It just totally fucks with my normal frame rate when I'm playing games. Like, literally, I'm not having a problem streaming this right now. But I was having a shitload of a problem before I rebooted everything, powered everything off, also unplugged everything, unplugged the power boards from the wall anyway. So that seemed to help. I think it'll dissipate a bit of the power as well. Sometimes it's a little bit of discharging the capacitors in the power supply and things of that nature, you know. Generally, if you have your rig on a lot, like 24/7 like I do in most cases, eventually it starts to wear a little thin when you're doing some things. Not all things, some things. No. I don't have a gun, guys. I do have an axe. Can I ask you a question? But I did rearrange some of the stuff in my ports, so it generally sounds better. Actually, I should probably check if my sound's coming through, because I don't know. I think it is. Will I throw caution to the wind and not check it? No, I won't. I'll actually be cautious this time, and I'll work out if it is working. Hold on a moment. Let's go. I think it is, but just my fucking luck the time that I don't check it. Fuck's sake. Pop up, you bitch. Seriously? Fucking hell. Are you joking? What the hell? I've got it open. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I got sound. Seriously? I can hear a little bit of interference on my sound, so that's weird. I've got ports on my motherboard, right, that are supposed to be stop like any interference from mics or problems with mics. And now Broadcaster's being a pain in the ass. Hold on a moment. Wow, Broadcaster, you're an asshole. No, there we go. Okay, never mind. It's coming back. It's coming back to life. I think it's there. It's coming back to life. Holy shit. It's... Is it working? No. Fucking piece of shit. I'm sorry, this is gonna get me and annoy me and piss me off. Like, I just changed a few things around on the USB ports to make them obviously better. There we go. Okay. Momentary lapse. What the hell happened there? Fuck this program. It's just being really disagreeable now because it's frozen. I'm literally looking at my screen. I'm still moving. I can see myself moving, but the program is just completely frozen. So let's see what's going on the task manager. How the fuck how did I launch this 2 times? Please explain. Like, I don't know. Sorry, I thought it said 2 then. No, it's, yeah, it's frozen. It's frozen in place. Like, literally, at the moment, I can't press any of the scenes. I can't touch anything. So what I'm going to have to do, in its infinite wisdom, is I'm going to end the program totally. I will be right back. No comments, really, at this point? Because it's kind of stupid that it did that, but yeah. All good. It's all fun and games till somebody loses a fucking eye and a peanut. Okay, so there we go. Now, I'm going to minimise that. Go back to the stream that I was on. I'm trying to do Raw anyway. Let me just refresh the stream because it's probably going to be... That's the only thing that shits me. It doesn't give me the... Does it give me the option? Actually, it probably does. Lawrence. Sorry, I'm just going to turn off my Twitch if I can. I just fucking turned it off. Ah, stop delaying, you fucking prick. Ah. Okay, it tells me the stream is on. And then all of a sudden it'll go back to the stream not being on, and I'm like, well, thank you very fucking much. There we go. Okay. Can I change that? asshole. Seriously. Alright. Just get a little frustrated at the moment because I'm trying to save some shit. I'm trying to get some shit working. It's not fucking working. There's certain things I want to change. Can I change it? Video manager. Wanting to the thing I'm streaming, but I'm not. You know, it's funny because there's a way to put a title. You can put a title on your YouTube videos, but you can't put a title on this. See, I'm kind of annoyed with that because there's no, like, on Broadcaster. This is physically on Broadcaster. There's no way to change the title of according to this, I'm streaming, which I'm not, but yeah, it's obviously a bit fucking broken in that sense, but so, the question I have to ask myself is this: indeed, maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe that's part of the issue. I'm trying to do scene train. I had that scene. I had an optimized scene transition, and I don't know whether it's really going to be needed or not. But anyway, see how that works. Okay, so let's fire this off again and see what happens. Alright. Whether it's really going to be needed or not, but hey. Right, okay, now we're cooking with gas, I think. So, interesting. Just gonna hit a refresh on that. Oh, good. Alright, okay, yeah. I was going to see if the game lags. It's either one way or the other. I don't know, sometimes I just, there is certain situations where I think, oh, what the fuck, like, some situations I think, fuck, I'm just not winning today with certain things that I do. Some things will work, and then other things just won't. That would happen sometimes. Okay, that's nice and loud. It's actually good. It's actually pretty loud. Sound like shit too. That's good. Hotel is fine. Easy. Stars a random character. I'll go Nick. Thank you very much. Alright. I think we have it. I think. Cross fingers, nose, toes, and everything else. Cross about a dozen different limbs. Because I think I might have figured it out. To some degree. Yeah, I did do a fresh power reboot. I plugged some USB items in some other ports, so hopefully that will help. Or I think it has helped. It's helped in the sense that not getting as much lag as I was fucking getting. Little bastard. Where'd the cunt? There we go. Hello, you little cunt. There we go. You're fucking fast now, aren't you? Zombie, zombie, zombie. A zombie, zombie, zombie. A zombie, zombie, zombie. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Zombie, zombie, zabba 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 zombie, zabba zombie, zabba zombie, zabba 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 zombie. Open the door. Thank you. Out of my way. Doodah, doodah. Can't turn run rock on low the doodah day. Doodah dum. Somebody shoot this fucker. Da da dee da dee da da doodah doodah da 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 dee da dum da 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 dee da dum dee dum. There we go. Arr, arr, arr. Sorry. Lag. It's time to kill. Another one bites the dust. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Another one bites the dust. Okay. Slice you in half. I cut my zombie into pieces. This is my last resort. Take that, motherfuckers. You've been targeted for termination. Determination? I don't know. What the hell am I on about? And it helps to be totally bat shit insane when playing a bloody game like this. Because it's so much fun. Bye-bye. 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 See? This is what I expect. No lag, no nothing, and I had to turn a lot of shit off. I turned a few overlays and everything off. I had to turn I even turned the frame rate overlay on. Mind you, I also unplugged the power boards that plug my computer in on the sockets and replugged them back in. And now my frame rate is pretty. It's very pretty. I see a little silhouette of a man, Balamoosh, Balamoosh. Bandango, all about of lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, Galileo. And you know what? I probably get masked for copyright on that. Oh, please, somebody help me. I'm dying here. Seriously? Thanks. Just leave me hanging, why don't you, you fucking assholes. Now the big test is probably going to try out GTA and things like that and see if that actually works. Boom, bitch. Boomski. There we go. Alright. Oh, maybe I should. No, okay. I'll see if, yeah, okay, somebody shot him. Yay! I didn't have to fucking sword him to death and get splattered all over the place. I've got myself a chainsaw. I've got myself a chainsaw. I love killing lots of things. Lots of stuff I love to kill. La 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 la. Nope. There we go. That's good. Open sesame seed bun. Get in here. Get the fucking elevator. Okay. So now my frame rates are not shitting themselves, which is spectacular. I mean, I've crashed the software a couple of times, I've gone in and out, I've redone it. I've done a couple of things actually, not including and down to specifically rebooting or just powering off my computer and completely powering it back up again. So, yeah. Damn, I've had to do a hell of a lot just to get that to work. It's sad. At the same time it's sad, at the same time it's fucking stupid that I had to actually do that, but yeah. Zombies. 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 All I love a zombie in a zombie day. Zombie, zombie, zombie all the way. Zombie every single day. And you asshole, you splattered me with fucking good. Fucking vomit. It's Boomerville. That's probably known in this game. It's not the Boomer. It's a Tuma. Stop shooting me. I'm not shooting through me. Probably my own fault for standing in front of them, but still. I think the AI should be smart enough to shoot around you. There's been those situations where I've shot through the AI or shot through other people, so I guess I can understand shooting. But I mean, shouldn't a computer technically be better at what we do than humans? Well, it is designed by humans, so I guess it's going to have as many flaws as a human personality or brain does. The other side of it too is human brains think outside the box. Computer brains not always. Unless it's artificial intelligence, then we're all fucked. Wow, that actually looks pretty good on my end. I'm pretty impressed. I'm just looking at the stream, and the stream doesn't actually look that bad. It's pretty sharp. Pretty sharp. So what I might do is I'm going to fire up GTA 5 and see if it works. So, where are you, GTA 5? I was having a lot of issues with it crashing now. I have plugged in things into different USB ports, and from what I've gathered from the USB ports, from what I've gathered from some people, apparently, and this is what I've come to learn about some games, they take on the USB items that you've plugged in sometimes in there, if it doesn't have a proper compatibility or if it has an issue with a driver or a particular piece of hardware, things are going to crop up. Oh, I hit a crack then, that was good. See, it's lagging now. Well, the stream's lagging, that's my point. I don't have to have my hard drive dock plugged in, so I might unplug that and see if it makes a difference. A moment, please, while I just check something, because it ain't, like, I don't have a problem with, as you can see, I don't have a problem with Left 4 Dead. That's some other games I don't really have big lag issues. Just unplug that. Don't really have to have that plugged in unless there's a reason for me to have it plugged in the first place. So, I've unplugged that, because not that I think that hard drive dock's incompatible, but it's a fairly old one too, so could be something to do with it maybe. So let me fire that off again. Let me fire it off again, laddie. Okay. Interesting. No lag now. Rather curious. I unplugged, I have a hard drive dock that I had plug in if I wanted to access clients' computers and everything else and things of that nature. So, I mean, I don't necessarily have to have it plugged in all the time, but it comes in handy when I'm doing things. So, I just unplugged that. And, it's running a lot better now. I don't know until I actually go and play it, like go in to play the game if my frame rates are normal. But when I unplugged it, there seemed to be less of an issue. Okay, that's interesting because I can even see the frame rate difference now that I've unplugged that. Yeah. Well, okay, no, it's a little bit of a spike there. I don't think there's a video driver related, honestly. Okay, see, it's not, it's bearable now. So what I might do... Kind of curious. So blow up some random shit. Let's see. See, that's reasonably okay. That's not actually going to bother me too much. That's not going to... Doesn't kill my frame rate. Doesn't make the game feel like shit either. So obviously, that did affect it. It was affecting it, so it must have had something to do with it. I mean, see, I use this as my point is that I use this as a work computer as well. I mean, I use this mainly... I use it as a combination work computer for YouTube and everything else, and I also do some work stuff on it. I don't necessarily have to have that... unless there's a reason I need to have it plugged in, I don't necessarily have to have... the USB... what's a USB docking station plugged in all the time. It's not something that's essential. I mean, most of the time I only use it when I'm copying information from hard drives or I'm trying to test a hard drive because it's having an issue. That's a lot better though. I really had a lot of issues before, like, I mean, stability in the sense of like how often things would shake from side to side. Oh, not just that, things would really fuck up, and my response time on things was really shitty. So that actually that looks pretty good now. So it seems that I have found out what might have been causing some of my issues with some things. Well, mainly with GTA 5, I think, by the looks of it. Because GTA 5 doesn't seem to, certain drivers or certain things, when they work or don't work, I guess. Haha! Bitch! There we go. See, I'm back to what I was. Yay. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Kill, little Susie, kill. Kill, little Susie, kill. Okay. I'm actually, Rubber ducky, you're the one. See, there is still a bit of lag, but that could be related to could be related to some of the other USB items that got plugged in. I mean, I try to keep my drivers up to date, but there has been situations where I've also had other situations too where I've had stuff that, like, some of these driver update programs, because I have used a couple of them, Driver Boost or whatever you call them, WinZip version of it and stuff. Some of them work, but some of them don't. Like, some of them are really shitty. Like, they don't work the way you expect they would in certain situations. Like, some of them will say, oh, this driver's good for that, but then when you actually go to install that driver, that's normally when the issues crop up. So, okay, so I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty impressed with the fact that that actually is giving me a lot more better throughput now, which is fantastic. That's actually great. As I said, obviously rebooting helped inherently. Not just rebooting, but unplugging that one particular item caused less lag and less issues. I mean, there's still a little bit of lag there I can see, but it's not as bad as it was, truthfully. It's not as prominent, and it's not as negative as it was. Yeah, but it's not as bad as it was. That's my point. It definitely doesn't feel as bad as it was. What? Am I still broadcasting? I haven't dropped any frames according to this, so... Because I'm trying to, So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to close my browser, I'm going to relaunch it. Twitch. Oh, my internet. Oh, no, never mind. That's fine. I'm gathering from some people that I've talked to, and some things I've seen online, that's particularly gaming with So this is really weird. I can't actually load it at the moment. Okay. Curious. Because I can't error while decoding media resource. Fucking fantastic. I think we're fucking things fucked again. Bitch, stop the fucking encoder! Jesus fucking Christ, you're telling me you've stopped it, you're telling me you've started it. What the fuck is it, cunt? For fuck's sake.